Hi, this is Richard Quek here. Welcome to another session of my video. In today's session, I would like to talk about personal development, and the topic is fake it till you make it. Now, I'm sure you have heard this phrase before, right? It is an important phrase for us to understand, all right? To most people, what it means is that, you have to pretend to be very wealthy. You got to pretend to be successful, to show off to people that you are wealthy and you are successful. Okay. Now, what it means here is that you show people by buying expensive houses, by buying expensive cars, buying expensive watches like the Rolex watch, etc., etc., just to show people off that, well, I am successful, I am wealthy. That is what a lot of people think, fake it till you make it, all right? But the truth is that if you do it that way, you know what happens? You are going to end up broke, that's for sure. You're going to end up very, very broke, because that is not what is meant to be. You can show off to people, but at the end of the day, it is the result that counts, all right? If you are not successful, you are not wealthy, then you are really fooling yourself, okay? Now, to me, fake it till you make it means you are going to fake it in your mind. You're going to fake it in your mind, all right? You're going to visualize that you are successful, that you are wealthy, all right? So you got to visualize it in your mind. So what we mean here is to fake it in your mind, because you know why? Your mind, especially your subconscious mind, doesn't know what is real and what is not real, all right? You see, you can cheat your subconscious mind. Do you realize that? You can cheat your subconscious mind to die. All right. On the other hand, you can cheat your subconscious mind to make you successful as well. All right. A lot of people use it wrongly. They cheat themselves into problem, into all sort of events in their life that is very negative. All right. Now, it is important to be able to use your mind, all right, to create the life you want. All right. Because I always say that you can design your own life, but most people live their life by default, live your life by chance and so on. But you can design your own life. So you fake it in your mind, all right? Not fake it by buying expensive cars, buying houses, just to show people off, all right? So here, we mean fake it in your mind, all right? Now, visualization is very, very important. But also, what is more important is the feeling. Because the language of the subconscious mind is feeling, all right? Feeling is very important, okay? Now, when you think about something, your thought is an electrical charge that you send out. The thought is an electrical charge that you send out, all right? Now, your elevated feeling is the magnetic charge that pulls the event into your life, all right? So, you must understand that, having a thought is important, but it's also important to have elevated emotion. That means feeling, positive feeling, all right? You got to imagine and feel that you have already achieved what you want in life, all right? If you want to have, let's say you want to have 1 million ringgit in your bank account, okay, for example, then you got to feel now how you feel when you have 1 million ringgit in your bank account. Feel it with emotion, all right? Of course, feeling is emotion, but feel it intensely, what we call elevated emotion, okay? So that is very, very important, okay? Now, the other thing that you need to do is that you got to experience it yourself, all right? So if you want to buy a house, all right, a beautiful house, then go out, all right, and look at the house to get that feeling, that experience, all right? If you want to buy an expensive car, let's say you want to buy a Ferrari, then go to the showroom to look at a Ferrari, if possible, test drive the Ferrari, because you have not, experienced it before. Now you got to go and experience it, because that feeling is important, all right? So it's important not just to think about it, but if you can go and have the experience of driving a Ferrari, looking at the Ferrari, touching the Ferrari, that gives you the feeling as well, okay? Now, another important aspect of it is that you must be in the present moment. Your mind must be in the present moment. You cannot drift your mind to the past or to the future. It must always be in the present moment, because the present moment is the point of creation. The present moment is the strongest point of creation. So you got to put yourself in the present moment. Okay. Now the other thing is that, declaration is very important as well. You got to declare to yourself. All right. Because when you declare, you're telling the universe and also yourself that, I'm serious about this. Make a strong declaration with feeling, with emotion. All right. So that is so important. Okay. Now, when we talk about declaration and also setting goals and so on, you must understand want versus knowing. You can use the word want, but you're not going to achieve it, because when you say, I want to be a millionaire, it means that you have not achieved it yet. You keep on wanting and wanting and wanting all the time. So wanting is not a good word. Okay? So you must be knowing that you are already a millionaire. You must know that you are already a millionaire. So basically, you must say, I am now a millionaire. Alright? Not I want to be a millionaire or I wish to be a millionaire. That is very weak. Alright? So you got to know that you are one. When you know you are one, then I am now a millionaire. Okay? So declaration is very, very important, but you must use the right word as well. Okay? And of course with feeling, like I say. Alright? Now, let me talk with you a little bit of strategy here. Alright? Number one, you can use a vision board. I know a lot of people know about vision board. A vision board is simple. Just have something that, a cardboard or something, and paste all the dreams that you want. The houses, the car, the watches, or whatever is the holiday trip. Paste it there. Alright, on a board. And basically, you can also, do it on your computer screen as well. Alright, but I would say that, do a board is better, and paste it somewhere you can notice every single day. Like me, I have one in front of here. You probably can't see it, right? I have one in front of here where I can see in front of my computer here. I can see every day when I'm on the computer. So it's important to have a vision board. Why? To remind yourself, because we tend to forget. We tend to forget what we desire in life. But if you want to achieve what you want, you got to remind yourself every time. Okay? Attention. When you give attention to it, that's where you give your energy to it. Alright? So it's important to have attention to what you want. So a vision board is very important. Okay? Now, another way of doing it is also to have a mind movie. A mind movie is like a vision board, but you create it as a movie. Alright? What you can do is that, use a PowerPoint, I say, okay? Use a PowerPoint slide to create all the all the goals that you want, all the desire that you want, put in a PowerPoint slide, and you realize that, from the PowerPoint slide, you can convert into a movie. Okay, you can convert into a video, and then add sound to it, exciting sound, and so on. And that's it, you have a mind movie, alright? So it is also effective that if you have a mind movie, it don't have to be very long, probably 1-2 minutes long mind movie, right? And you watch it at least twice a day to remind yourself. The whole idea is to remind yourself of what you want in life. Because whatever you think about, you will bring about. So what do you think about most of the time? So it is a reminder. Your vision board and your mind movie is a reminder of what you want in life. Are you with me? So it's important to be able to use your mind, okay? Use your emotion, and also, be in the present moment, and declaration as well, which is very important. Now, another thing I want to tell you is that everything doesn't happen over a short period of time. It takes time. Alright, it takes time. So you got to be patient, because sometimes, people try it for 1 week or 2 weeks and then it doesn't work and they give up. You remember that it takes time, because that is what a law called the gestation period. Gestation period is very important. You must understand what is gestation period. Alright, it takes time. For example, I give a very good example. When a lady is pregnant, alright, she won't give birth the next week or the next month. It takes 9 months. Are you with me? It takes 9 months. So there is a gestation period as well. Alright, you plant seed on the ground, it doesn't grow into a tree and bear you fruit immediately. It takes some time. That is what we call a gestation period. So as far as manifestation, as far as success is concerned as well, there is always a gestation period as well. So you got to be patient. It is there. It is growing, but you can't see with your naked eye. That's the problem. More people, they don't see with their eye, and they keep on digging it up and see whether it has grown or not. No, then you will die. Alright, so just have faith in it. and know that, you know, there's a gestation period for things to happen. All right. So it's important to realize that, you know, what you mean by fake it till you make it. So I hope that you understand now. All right. It's no point, you know, faking it, trying to pretend and showing off to people that you are rich, you are wealthy. You know, well, at the end of the day, you're going to go broke with that. That is a really, really bad advice. Okay. What we mean by fake it until you make it is fake it in your mind, in your imagination. All right. So this is what I want to share with you today. I hope that you learned something. All right. And I think that is very important, because when you are in business or you're doing some marketing, you know, people say, oh, you got to fake it first. You know, go and visit a client. You know, they'll be impressed if you drive an expensive car and so on. Come on. All right. Start where you are with what you have now. All right. That's very important to realize. Start where you are now with what you have. You don't have to pretend to be successful, because, well, you are lying to yourself. When you lie to yourself, you realize that it's a negative emotion. All right. You got to be honest with yourself and have a abundance mentality, knowing that things are going to happen, things are going to change, and you are going to have success and wealth in the near future. Okay? So I hope you learned something here, all right? And if you like what you hear and see, please feel free to like, to share, and to comment. And if you are on YouTube, please feel free to subscribe to my channel and follow me, okay? So with that, I thank you so much for your time. I know it's a bit late here in Malaysia. In fact, it is already past 12 o'clock midnight, all right? And I'll see you tomorrow again for another session of my video. Okay, so this is Richard Quek from Malaysia, wishing you good night and goodbye.